Good morning, guys. My name's Adam Brummel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to lower your golf score by 5 strokes or more with the simple skill of short game. Short game is important because it saves strokes. Say you aren't hitting your irons onto the green every single hole, you're going to have these short chips or in the rough or in the bunker. And if you have a strong short game, you could get through those situations and score better, make par, or even better for par fives. If I were to restart as a golfer, the first thing I'd practice for my short game would be these little 10 to 15 yard chips on a fairway grass preferred, and we're just focusing on picking the ball clean off the ground. You don't want to move your wrists too much. I'd keep them steady, and we're just trying to pick the ball off the ground. When I first started to get in love with golf, these were the shots that you know you need to learn and master, because if you can do this on the course, there's no need to put your iron to 10 feet every single time. You can have misses in the game of golf. It's going to happen. That's why we play golf. The mistakes, because the rewards feel so much better. If you're trying to develop feel, I recommend doing these for as long as you can until you could make lots of them in a row. If you watch the pros during their practice, short game, they put it close every single time. That one not the best. So here we've stepped it back a little bit. We have about a 20-yard chip. I have a 60 degree in my hand. What club you want to use is your choice. I'd recommend a 56 or 60. That's typically what I use around the greens and in the bunkers. And it's important to, whatever you're using, consistently use it for that shot. So for these fairway chips, I'm a lot more comfortable with my 60 than my 56, because my 56 digs a little bit too much. Come back. Now, when I'm chipping these, I'm usually picking a target out on the green. Mine is about 10 feet short of it and a little bit to the right because it's moving that way. And I'm looking at that and I'm trying to hit it. Oh, hit my other ball. There we go. Now, when you go out and practice your short game, I recommend practicing those 10-yard chips in the fairway, 10, 15 yards, then step it back to here. Then we'd move on. We're going to go to, so we're here in the bunker, the sand. Usually people only like being in the sand and the beach. I agree with them. I like being in the sand in golf. But if you find skill to get out of it nicely, sometimes it becomes fun. A tip I have for bunkers is, first, your stance. When you're setting up to the golf ball, I want your front foot in line with the golf ball. When you're practicing, I recommend drawing a line and then keeping your foot on that line. Next, then you put your back foot back. When you're holding the club, you don't want to hold it like it's just a normal chip. Instead, you're opening the club face. I'll show you in a different clip. Opening the club face is very simple. So here we're in our normal position, hands forward. We're just going to open the club, just like that. And then we re-grip. That's one thing you don't want to do, is in your grip, turn the club over. So again, we're just going to open it and then re-grip. Once you open the club face, get your grip into the ground. Then we're just going to nice and easy swing. Just like that. Let's try to get a good one out of here. There you go. That was good. I can give you guys all these drills, but it's not going to make you a better golfer right away. Just practicing it one time. You guys have to spend time doing these. I've put hours into practicing my short game, and it's nowhere close to the pros. I mean, if you look at their short game, it's phenomenal. Develop feel for your club. For one thing that I think everyone should learn is how to juggle the golf ball. Juggling the golf ball, it makes you learn where the bounce is on your club and where you should be hitting it. Me hitting it in the center, I'm barely even helping the ball. I'm just letting it hit the center of the club and it's bouncing right up. That's why all the pros, they have just a short swing and they're hitting the bounce and it does the work. Can't forget about putting. Putting is how we finish every single hole, every single time. Every single hole, you're going to use your putter to finish it out, unless you chip it, which would be awesome. But when you're practicing those chips over at the chipping area, try to work it in a 4 to 8 feet radius. Try to get it in that radius, and then practice those putts. I always practice the 2-footers and 3-footers before my round, because when I'm chipping and I get it to that level, it's just easy tapping. In golf, there's not one way to hold your grip. Harvey Penick, in his book, Little Red Book, said that your hands should melt together. And if you are confused on what your hand position should be, just look at your grip, and your grip should tell you how you should hold your club. But it's important to feel your hands are melting together. And then I want your eyes over the ball. If I were to grab a second golf ball, get in my stance and stand over the ball, and I drop it right over the ball, just bounced on the club. Thank you guys so much for watching my video on how to lower your score by 5 strokes or more by improving your short game. If my video inspired you to practice your short game, then I did my job, and thank you. Remember to always have fun while you're practicing your short game. It's all about using your imagination. It's where the short game is where the magic happens. And the more you spend time practicing those shots and putts, the more you will see your score drop fast. Making this video was not only about helping others, but pushing myself to learn more about my own game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.